Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. The Israelites have been scattered across the four corners of the earth, as prophesied in Deuteronomy, the 20th chapter. Here at Israel United in Christ, we need your help to recover the remnant of our people, teach them the gospel. Please help us, support us, and join or donate to the Booster Club today. Shalom.
Give me Matthew 19:16. I would listen to the officer as he was bringing things out. Now, while we push commandments, because that's what? Why do we push commandments?
Keep God's laws.
To what? Why though?
To honor Him.
What else? It's a benefit for you, so why?
To save our lives.
There you go. To save our lives, right? Well, what's your name?
Joshua.
Joshua. I'm Hezekiah. Okay, Josh? Read that. Matthew 19:16. Watch this.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
So that's what we push here. Just what do we do that we may have eternal life? Live forever. Read.
And he said unto him, What callest thou me good?
He said, why do you call me good? Right? Why are you calling me good?
There is none good but one, that is God.
That is the Most High. He gave all praises to his Father. Watch this.
But if thou wilt enter into life,
If you want the kingdom of heaven, go ahead.
keep the commandments.
He said, keep my commandments.
That's right.
That's what our organization teaches, is the commandments of God. Watch this, though.
He said unto him, which Jesus said, Thou shalt do no murder.
So he giving him the list of the commandments, right? Watch this. Read on. Hey, says Fish, I got a second? Got a quick second? That's not going nowhere. But we are, though, so you want to just come give us a quick second, like 5 minutes. Okay, watch this.
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Come on.
Thou shalt not steal.
Come on.
Thou shalt not bear false witness.
Come on.
Honor thy father and thy mother.
So he gave him the quick 10, right? Watch this, though.
And thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Come on.
The young man saith unto him, All these things have I kept.
So he got pride. He said, hey, you know what? Hey, Christ, I keep these things, right? Like your camp, y'all might think y'all keep all of it, right? Watch this, though.
Have I kept from my youth up?
He said, I kept these from my youth up. Ever since I came in this truth, I kept them. Watch this.
What lack I yet?
What lack I? Right? Watch Christ.
Jesus said unto him, If thou wilt be perfect.
If you want to be perfect, what makes us perfect, Josh?
Sacrifice. Well, honoring God, obeying.
Okay, not sacrificing, right? Give me Psalm 19:7. So he said, if thou wilt be perfect, because you specified that I keep God's law. That's what that man said. That other camp you with GLCC, they said they keep God's law. Yes, they do, a little bit. But we try to push to be more greater, right? Watch this.
Here's the book of Psalms, chapter 19 and verse 7.
They're doing their best of their ability. Watch this.
The law of the Lord is perfect.
What makes us perfect, Josh? Okay, come on.
The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul.
It'll change your mindset. Go ahead.
The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple.
Making what you thought was right was simple. Watch this. Come on, go back to Matthew. Now watch this. He said, what lack I yet? God, Christ, can I do these things? Watch this.
The book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 21. Jesus said unto him, If thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven.
So he was giving him, say, hey, it is something you lack. He said, what? Give to the poor, because, and then that make you perfect. You are lacking things. You're not perfect. Watch this.
And come and follow me.
And then after that, come follow me. So that's what we about to do with you, Josh. It's some things that GOCC is lacking, right? Because I knew a brother from college that was in that camp. You know, some things he agree on, but some things, according to the Bible, he did not agree on. Because we're supposed to follow who again? Christ, and Christ is this Bible. Right. Give me Deuteronomy 22 and 5. I'm gonna show you a law because I know GOCC teaches that women don't. No, well, we know that they don't speak in the church. We're saying they don't have to wear dresses. They can wear pants, right? Watch this. This is a law. Come on.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Pertaineth mean what? It's given. So what was given to a man that women wear? Pants. Back in 1950s, the 60s, during the feminine movement. You see what I'm saying?
That's
By a woman named Amelia Bloomer, the first type of pants was called the blooms. Or what is it? Bloomers. After her last name. So God said women don't wear things that's pertaineth unto a man. But watch this though. It's another flip.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
He said neither a man should put on a woman's garment, meaning because you see men wearing dresses today too. Is that okay? If you seen us with dresses at the church, how would you feel? Disgusting, but God said we ain't supposed to do that. But it's also not okay for women to wear pants. Watch this, read on.
For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
He said abomination. What is the abomination?
They're worse than sins.
Huh?
They're worse than sins.
Yep. I'm gonna give you a feeling that the Most High feel about abomination. Because we always trying to please who? Who we trying?
Please God.
So I'm gonna show you things that he don't like because we don't want to be on his bad side, correct? Watch this.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 15 and verse 13.
No.
The Lord hateth all abomination.
Read it again.
The Lord hateth all abomination. And they that fear God love it not.
So he say he hate abomination. So if you see a woman in pants in your congregation, you're supposed to hate that. Because it said all that fear God, you're going to hate it. We hate women in pants.
Right.
We hate what God hates.
Yes.
Right.
Because we're on his side. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you see women in your congregation in pants and they're not changing it, that's a mind thrower.
Right.
They should be like, oh, nah, it's something wrong here. The scripture's just saying. Because the brother in GLCC said to me, he said, no, that's spiritual. That's spiritual. That's not true. That ain't happening in the New Testament. Well, give me 1 Timothy 2 and 9. I'm going to show you. Because what I'm proving to you is that we must come back to God's laws.
Right.
Like, you know about that coronavirus going around too, right? Why is that happening?
The plague, because it was a curse.
Okay, why?
Because of disobedience of the people.
I'm going to prove it to you. Watch this.
This is the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
See that? What's modest apparel? When you put in modest apparel, what did it come up?
Modern.
No, modest like what?
Like
Yeah.
sexual apparel.
Not sexual apparel. Not showing yourself sexual.
Right.
It's the opposite. Non-sexual.
Modest.
Yeah, modest. Non-sexual appearance.
Right.
Right? So you don't see a woman's shape. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that leads the man to what?
Lust.
See that? See how much sin adds to sin?
Right.
You see, woman wearing pants lead a man to look, gazing now. Right. Now I want to tap it. Now I want to get it. Oh man, forget it. I'll just go ahead and do it. Right. I'm married too. Damn, just sin on top of sin.
Right.
About one little commandment about keeping women wearing dresses.
You're playing.
See how heavy that is? Now, give me a Revelation 18:4. Now, will you
Bring it out.
so give me that. Come on.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
You said what?
Come out of her, my people.
Who is the her?
The evils of this world. The her is the Israel.
Hey, oh, no. Wow. Why would we come out of our own nation?
No, not our own nation. Come out of the land of Egypt.
Close. It's spiritual Egypt, I give you that. Babylon the Great.
That's
It's
right.
America. It's called Babylon the Great.
That's right.
It's America, right? We don't?
Come out of her, my people.
Come out of the ways of America. They policies, the way they push things. The way how they say we can celebrate Valentine's Day and all these things. Everything come out. If America says it's okay, you don't do it. Majority of the time, you don't do it. Watch this, we don't?
That ye be not partakers of her sins,
That you won't be partakers in this with her sins when Christ returns. Watch this though.
and that ye receive not of her plagues.
Of her plagues. Because Most High going to play this, like you said, it was Egypt, right? It is spiritually Egypt and Sodom because they push gay laws. You read that in Revelation 11 and 8. But it says spiritually Egypt because we are still in bondage. So likewise, the players that come on Egypt, ancient Egypt's going to come here.
Right.
So that's what's happening with the coronavirus what's going on. I'm going to touch more into that, but I want to still deal with the GOCC. I know they said about the fringes, right? I know the past officer cannot go too far into it. But he read Numbers 15 to 38, right? And I believe they say it's spiritual. It's in my heart. It's in your heart. I believe something like that, right?
Yeah.
Mark 7:21. What's your heart, Josh?
Divine heart.
God's laws is in my heart. What is that? What is your heart?
Hide the commandments between God's heart.
Right here. Okay. We're going to show you what the heart is according to the Bible. Like I said, the officer already mentioned about the fringes. So I'm going to go in depth with the fringes because it's an important role why we should wear fringes. Okay, come on.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 7 and verse 21. For from within, out of the heart of men.
So for within, out of the heart of men. Let's see, he's talking about the organ of something else. Watch this.
Proceed evil thoughts.
Proceed evil thoughts. Josh, where your thoughts at?
From the heart.
Where your thoughts come from?
They come from God.
Right.
Well,
Take your time. I'll read it again. You're doing it right now. What you doing right now? So where your thoughts at?
Comes
It's
from
your
God,
mind.
That's right.
See how easy that was?
Yeah, but
See, that's your heart. Read it again for him. Let Josh out.
For from within, out of the heart of men,
Out of the heart of man, what happens?
proceed evil thoughts.
Evil thoughts. But watch this. What kind of evil thoughts he talking about? Josh, come on.
Adulteries.
Where did adultery start at?
from the mind.
Yeah, because you premeditate.
Right.
Like, it starts with the pants.
That's why Christ said whatever
Come in a minute.
comes with your eyes, like pluck out your eye and cast it
Well,
away.
that goes in. Yes, somewhat.
But I see what you were saying. What comes into a man? No, it's not what comes out of man that defiles a man, but what's come from within the man that defiles a man.
He was talking about your heart. It's the other way around. But it's the other way around. But he's talking about whatever it comes, because it's always premeditated. Sin is always premeditated.
Right.
But it starts with the eyes, like you said. Like you see a woman with pants on, if you gaze at it long enough, now thoughts come in. Guess what you're thinking about? I want to tap it.
Right.
Nah, then your flesh and your spirit fighting. Nah, you shouldn't. Yes, you should. No, you shouldn't. Yes, you should. Yeah, man, hell, but I don't care. I'm going to do it. Then the consequences come up. Damn, why did I do that?
Right.
You see that? So it's a premeditation on every sin. Watch this,
right.
get on.
Fornications, murders, thefts, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, lasciviousness, an evil eye, blasphemy, pride, foolishness. All these evil things
All these evil things he just named, Josh, go ahead.
come from within and defile the man.
So that's what defiles. It's talking about the thought. Because the thought of foolishness is sin. You see that? So we have to wear our fringes outwardly because God gave us outward appearance laws.
That's right.
Josh, you can say you're an Israelite. I won't believe it. Why? Because you're not showing me that you are. You look like a regular man out here to me.
Right.
That brother over there, that's what you look like. The people out here, that's what you look like. But if you see me walking, guess what? You're like, oh, this brother different. Hey, what's these on your shirt?
Right.
You see that? See the difference between us and the other camp. That's why we try to push you into God's laws. You know? And a lot of camps, they don't have to understand all the way anyway. You see what I'm saying? We don't either. We just try to learn that part. But we want to help our brothers to do better. You see what I'm saying? Now, give me Matthew 24. I want to touch on the
Matthew 5:14.
read it. Matthew 5. Yeah, Matthew 5:14.
Bring it up.
I'm gonna say another reason why we wear these fringes.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the coronavirus thing so you can understand why.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5 and verse 14. Ye are the light of the world.
Now, what is the light, Josh? There you go. Thank you. What is the light of? Like, if somebody comes to you and say, "Hey, Josh, man, you feel with light?"
Oh, the Holy Spirit.
Okay, elaborate more.
That's all.
Okay, that's fine. That's true, but it goes into something. Proverbs 6:23. Here we go.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse 23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light.
You see that, Josh? Watch this though.
And reproofs of instruction are the way of life.
So that's the light. So it says in Matthew 5 again, what did it say?
Matthew 5 and 14. Ye are the light of the world.
You are the laws of God in this world. You represent Christ when you keep God's laws. Read on.
A city that is set on an hill cannot be hid.
You can't be hid because it's so. If you see you gonna ever go to the mountains? Well, if you go to the mountains, you'll see how in Tennessee, that perfect example. Tennessee have houses all in the mountains. It looks like stars on the ground at night. That's what it looks like.
Right.
When you see that, it show you houses on the mountain. You can see it. Why? Because it's in high places. So you can't hide from that. Even when it's light, you can't hide from the mountain, the houses on the mountain. That's the first thing you see. Watch this though.
Verse 15.
Like us, you can't hide the laws of God. That's why I said preachers can't be in your mind, because he's telling you you are light of the city. See that? You can't hide these things. You have to show it forth. Read on.
Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel.
If it's dark out in your house, you won't put that light under the table to hide it, right? Why?
Because it's going to cover it.
Yeah, you want to see it, because that's the point you light the candle. Read on.
But on a candlestick.
Just like we call ourselves Israelites, you being an Israelite to be a difference, an example, a light to the world. You can't hide yourself. That's why I said I don't know you're an Israelite for real, because you ain't showing me. You ain't flash forward it.
Right.
But I'm going to do for you. I'm going to help you out. Read on.
And it giveth light unto all that are in the house.
He said, hey, sister, y'all got a second? I see you. Come on, can I deal with you? How you doing, them? Come, there you go. Come on.
Verse 16. Let your light so shine before men.
So he said, let that fringe hang.
Right.
Let your beard show.
That's right.
Stop eating pork. Show them that you don't eat pork. What are you, Muslim? They're going to ask you that. What are you, Muslim? Oh, you eat pork, though. Oh, snap. You eat pork. Oh, okay. You eat some shrimp, crab, lobster?
Nope.
Good. All praises. Come on.
Let your light so shine before men.
See, it said before men. Those Christians have to show before men so they can act. Right, back to you.
That they may see your good work.
They may see your good works, Josh. That what? You changed. Josh, what happened, bro? You used to be that dude in the street that smoke, hang. You know what I'm saying? What happened, Josh? I'm an Israelite, man.
Right.
You know?
And glorify your Father, which is in heaven.
That's what we want. Forget us, Josh. We want you to glorify God, man.
That's
Because
it.
God been quiet too long. Now he's coming out. People can't stand to hear the Bible.
Right.
So we here to show you that God is a real man. That he's not just some soft white man in the sky.
Right.
Because what do God look like?
God look like this.
That's what he look like? Or that's Christ?
That's Christ.
So, but God look like Christ?
Right.
Or Christ look like God?
They're one.
Right. What you mean by that?
They're born in the same God. In the beginning, the word was with God, the word was God.
So you saying they the same people?
Yeah.
So that's God. So the one, I'm making sure I got it right. You're saying Christ and God are the same people. That's not true. 1 Corinthians 11, let's get basic. Christ and God is not the same person. I want John 14.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 1. Be ye followers of me, even as... Verse 3. Verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So it said the head of every man is Christ, right? Watch this.
And the head of the woman is the man.
Then that's the man. Watch this.
And the head of Christ is God.
Wow. God, Christ, man, the woman. They can't be the same person. Give me Daniel 7. Let's see what God look like.
Bring it out.
I'm going to show you something in Daniel. Same book. I'm going to show you two things. What I'm showing you is they're not the same person.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 9.
That's it.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down.
Hey, what's going on, brother? Go ahead, read.
And the Ancient of Days did sit.
Now, Josh, who is the Ancients of Days? Okay. Ancients of Days meaning there's no beginning and no end. So who is that person? That's God, right? Watch this.
Whose garment was white as snow.
It says his garment was white as snow. Meaning his garment, his clothing was white as snow. So God couldn't be no spirit, right?
Right.
So it's saying that he had clothes on. So he's a man, right? Read on.
And the hair of his head like the pure wool.
So he had woolly hair, right? Josh? He had woolly hair. Who got woolly hair today? So God's a black man.
Right.
But let somebody prove to you they're not the same person. Daniel 10, 5. Now I'm about to show you his son. Watch this. Daniel 10, in the same book, Josh,
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 10 and verse 5. Then I lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen,
So he said this man was clothed with certain linen. Watch this.
whose loins were girded with fine gold of
So
Uphaz.
he said he was girded with a fine color of Uphaz. Come on.
His body also was like the pearl,
He had a green garment on. Come on.
and his face as the appearance of lightning,
Now his face was the appearance of lightning. Watch this because he had wisdom. Come on.
and his eyes as lamps of fire, and his arms and his feet like in color to polished brass.
So now he said his was like a pot of brass. Now give me John 14. That was Christ. Now you know what Christ was like in Revelation 1:14. I think somebody proved you that. That was do you know that? Revelation 1:14?
You gotta go back to the first.
Okay, go back to that. We're gonna jump to John 14. So that was basically going to say the same thing how Christ looked from that time. Remember he says his skin was, his arms and feet was color of polished brass, meaning brass burnt in a furnace. What color is that? Dark skin. No, he's very dark skinned, right? Watch this.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1. Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool,
So Christ had white woolly hair. Who got woolly hair today again? Come on.
as white as snow,
And it's white as snow. Come on.
and his eyes were as a flame of
I
fire.
mean, it was red. Why? Why was Christ's eyes red? Was it Cyclops? No. Okay, was it fire coming out his eyes? What was it? Nope. He changed, what was his first miracle?
First miracle
Yeah.
in the New Testament.
Yep.
That was. You gotta refresh me now.
He was at a marriage ceremony. So what was it? What did he do at the marriage ceremony? He changed water.
He changed water to wine.
There you go. He drank wine.
That's right.
See, people think Christ did that miracle and threw the wine out. No, I don't want it. I just
Right.
want to show y'all that. It's
Right.
fine, right? That's not why he did it. He drank a little bit. You can't just drink wine, man, moderately. Watch this. Come on. Genesis.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
His eyes shall be red with wine,
His eyes shall be red with wine. So Christ's eyes was red because he drank wine out of moderation. They prophesied about Christ in the Old Testament. Read on.
and his teeth white with milk.
He drank milk too. His teeth was white with milk. Now let's go back in history, 1940s and 50s. When we came over here in slavery, what was the top cartoon they used to show? How black were the monkeys or how black was the people on TV during that time, the cartoons?
Make it plain.
Black and what kind of lips?
Red.
Red lips, big white teeth, red eyes. That was a mockery of Christ and us.
Right.
See that? They knew they was doing. That's why they said black is ugly. That's why they show a lot of white people on TV. That's why they show light skins better than black people.
Right.
But we all the same people except for the white people. I ain't talking about them.
Right.
All right, watch this.
15.
Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
Like it said in Daniel, right? His feet unto fine brass. What color is brass?
Black.
Brown. Brown, right? Watch this.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So Christ is a dark-skinned man.
That's right.
So
That's
Christ
right.
is a dark-skinned man. And then God is a black man. Let's go to John 14. I'm showing you they're not the same people.
Bring it out.
So John 14. Because what they're doing is they say God and Christ are the same person. That don't make sense. Because when Christ was praying, right?
Right.
So he was praying to a chair. That don't make sense,
That
do it?
don't make sense.
He was praying to a chair when he started praying up. Hey God, why you praying to a chair? You right there with yourself.
And then God wouldn't send. God had to send His Son down.
So how can he be his father and his son?
Right.
You see that? Watch this. Let's go put the point. John 14. You know what?
This is the book of John, chapter 14 and verse 9. Jesus said unto him, have I been, verse 8, Philip said unto him, Lord, show us the Father.
So Philip came to Christ and said, hey Lord me master. He said, Lord, show us the Father. Right? So that already show you he asked that question. He couldn't be in the Father. How you doing, sis? You got a second? Huh? Read on. Hey sis, you got a second? Hey, you got a second, sir? What you got to do today? Okay. Watch this. Now, how you feel about that? Let me ask you this. How you feel about that coronavirus going around? Sir? All right, come on.
Philip said to him, Lord, show us the Father, and it sufficeth us.
It says, ask you no more questions. I'll be just fine if you show us the Father. Watch this.
Jesus said unto him, have I been so long time with you, and yet hast thou not known me, Philip?
He said, have you not known me? Now, he's not saying that he's the Father. He's saying, I'm over y'all. I'm the Father of y'all.
Right.
Watch this now. Read on.
He that hath seen me hath seen the Father. And how sayest thou then, show us the Father?
He said, I'm over you. I am your Father. God gave me y'all, but I'm not the Father of all.
Right.
Because if you have a son, Josh, who he going to look like? That's what he's saying.
Right.
I look just like my father.
Right. That's right.
So that's why, so he's not the same person. You understand that? Right. They're not the same people. Now, I want to deal with something else. 11-3 again, 1 Corinthians. I forgot about the head. I know y'all teach with your head thing, because I knew it. He used to come to me, hey, what's going on? He was a good dude. I had no issue with him. I liked him. But he always had a lot of questions. He do with multiple wives, too. Y'all do that?
No.
Okay. I know recently y'all had white people in your congregation. Probably not y'all specifically, but GLCC have white people in their congregation saying all people can be saved. Is that true? They can? All people can be saved? Okay.
Get out!
You know? Yeah. Give me, Joel 2:27 first. Then we're gonna jump. That's not true, Josh. All nations can't be saved.
That's why
That's
it's like,
right.
so many are called, but only few are chosen.
That's talking about Israel. It's not the Bible. It's you know when you read books, it's a main characters. It's always main characters. It be other friends and stuff like that, but it's always that one main character, right? Say Garfield. You ever heard of Garfield, the cartoon, right? I should read them comic books, right? Garfield was a main character. It had his owner, it had the dog, but who was the main one in every book and always showing? And the title of it, Garfield. Likewise with this, it'll show you in here in Genesis, it'll talk about the Israelites the whole time. But when they go like to Esau, and they go to Ishmael, he just give you a rundown of their lineage, but they don't really speak on them like that.
Right.
Because it's not about them, it's about the Israelites.
That's right. Right.
Come on, watch this.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 2 and verse 27.
Come on.
And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
Who is God in the midst of?
That I am in the midst of Israel. And that I am the Lord your God.
What?
I am the Lord your God.
God said, I'm the Lord your God, Israel.
Right.
Watch this, though.
And none else.
Well, nobody else is God but the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Read on.
That's right.
And my people.
And who people?
And my
Come
people
on.
shall never be ashamed.
Shall never be ashamed. Why? Because I'm your God.
Right.
I never forget you. You see that? What else you got? Go ahead.
The book of Matthew, chapter 15 and verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
He said, I'm not sent, but only to the house sheep of Israel.
That's right.
That's what we sent for. That's what I'm sent for, the nation of Israel. Not everybody. Right? Is it more? That's it. Hey, real quick. Hey, brother, you got a second? Come here, come up. You good. Come on up. What I want to talk about is the coronavirus real quick.
Bring it
Because
up.
I think I've been out here for a little bit, and I asked how people felt about the coronavirus, right? How you feel about that, Josh? How you feel about the coronavirus? What's your name? Miles? Who? Bob? Okay, Bob. Hey, listen, I'm Hezekiah. Let me ask you this. How you feel about the coronavirus? Make you nervous, scared? Like, what the hell going on? Okay. That's good. Mike?
It's just really like a cover up for something bigger.
Hey, that's smart. That's pretty good. But it go both ways. Because Romans 13:1, we was actually talking about this last night. Nah, give me Matthew 24:4. I'm gonna show you what Christ said about what's going on. Okay? Because people always want answers, but you know, they don't want to. They don't want to see. They don't want to ask the right questions. That's why we're here.
That's right.
God set this up for a reason. Can you hear me, sis? You got a second? Y'all stop? Or y'all listening? Y'all listening? Okay, I'm about to ask you a question though. Oh, all right, watch this. Read this.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 4.
Watch this, Bob. Come on.
And Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
So, Bob, it said, take heed that no man deceive you, right? But believe it or not, Bob, we all have been deceived already. Let me guys prove it to you how. What's your nationality? Yeah? What nation you come from? What race are you? See what I'm saying? You've been deceived.
Right.
Try again. Like, it's not African. I'm telling you, it's not African. You're not African.
Right. Help him out.
So try again. What else national? Give me another nationality. Where you from? Like, what nation of people you come from? Come on, sis. I'm doing all right. So I'm proving to what's going on, right? Come on here, sis. What's your name? Say it again. Lakendra, right? Let me ask you this. So check it out. So you know the coronavirus going around, right? Now I'm gonna ask you, how you feel about that?
Well, it's scary. You know, it's scary.
It's scary, right? Now it's only scary because we don't know why. What's going on, really, right? You don't know when it's gonna come upon us, right? Now God gave us the reason why it happened, right? Watch this. Read that Matthew 24:4 again.
This is the book of Matthew,
What's up with this coronavirus, right?
chapter 24 and verse 4. And Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
Let me ask you, have you been deceived? Like, have you been tricked, bamboozled, beguiled? Yes, you have. I can prove it to you. What's your nationality? See what I'm saying? Crayon color.
Bring it out.
You see, that's deceived. Were you African American? You're deceived. Because you're not that, according to the Bible. You're Israelites.
That's right.
You see that? When you outside of your God-given name, you have been deceived.
That's right.
Watch this, verse 7. Now I'm going to prove to you, King James Version Bible, Matthew 24. I'm showing you what Christ's saying. Christ said don't be deceived. When you think this right here is Jesus Christ, you've been deceived. When you think this God came and saved you, that you've been deceived.
Right.
When you hate your brothers on a natural cause just for no reason, you've been deceived.
That's right.
You see that? When you see a community the way it is, and you comfortable, you have been deceived.
That's right.
Watch this though.
Help her out.
Verse 7.
Verse 7.
Now we're going to talk about the coronavirus. I'm going to jump to your nationality real quick. Come on.
For nation shall rise against nation,
Have we heard about that? Ain't people fighting? Having war? Okay, that's been happening. Come on.
and kingdom against kingdom.
There's been kingdoms against kingdoms. Same thing. Come on.
And there shall be famine.
Famines. You see deserted areas. You got Africa. You got Ghana. You got the same place. You got Haiti. Watch this. Read on.
And pestilences.
You know what pestilence is? Pestilence is coronavirus.
Right.
That's diseases.
Right.
Yeah, Matthew 24:7. You see that? So the Bible already told you everything was going to happen. This Christ saying it's going to happen in the last days. And guess what? Guess what, sis? It been the last days.
Right.
We in the last seconds. And we say, y'all, we got to get our mind right. Notice Matthew 24. Yes, ma'am. And we got to get our mind right as a people. That's why we here.
Right.
You understand? Notice I said we, because we can't do it on our own.
Right.
We don't.
And pestilences. And earthquakes.
You ever heard the earthquake in Utah? You see the Bible coming to light, but earthquakes been happening. Watch this, we don't.
In diverse places.
In diverse places. Now give me Deuteronomy 28. Now I'm gonna jump. Now we gotta get to the root cause. You feel me, Bob? You with me? Now we gotta get to the root causes of everything, right? It all started with this right here, slavery.
That's right.
Remember, that's what started this side over here, right? Give me Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. No, Deuteronomy 1:1, right? Now who's familiar? What's going on, bro? Hey, what's going on, God? You got a second? You got a second, God?
I got one.
Okay. When you come back through, come out at me. So, Matthew 1:1. Hey, don't go nowhere. Stay with me. Deuteronomy 1:1. Now listen. We remember the history with Moses saving the Israelites. Hey, see, what's your name? What's your name?
Sharon.
How you doing, Sharon? So what we're doing is to help our community. It starts here, right? So you remember the story about Moses parting the Red Sea? Y'all remember that? Now, what people did he save out of Egypt? I don't remember. You know. What you got? He saved the Israelites out of Egypt. That proves to you that everybody can't be saved because he didn't save Egypt either.
Right.
He didn't save the Israelites. So you see that, right? So read that. I'm gonna show you.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Get distracted, sis. I'm trying to help you out.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
You hear that, Bob? Moses spake unto all who? Israel, right? So you're speaking to a certain people. You hear me, sis? Okay, Deuteronomy 76. So I just want to show you the whole first 5 books dealing with the nation of Israel, right? With a certain people that came from, that started the laws of Israel. Watch this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Watch this.
For thou art an holy people.
God said the Israelites are a holy people. Believe it or not, even in your lower state, God said you are holy people.
That's right.
Y'all hear that, sis? Read on.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee
God had chosen all y'all. The blacks, Hispanics, and Arab Americans, he had chosen you to be what?
to be a special people unto himself.
That's what we need to hear from God. You hear that, sis? Stay with me. You hear what God said? We are special people. Come on.
Above all people.
He said above who?
Above all people.
The Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel are above all people. Come on.
That are upon the face of the earth.
That proves that God don't love everybody right there again, Josh.
That's right.
He not saving everybody. He only loves specific people.
Right.
And that's y'all. Even in your wickedness, he loves you. He wants you to change and come back to him. Watch this. Come on. No, that's it. Come on. Deuteronomy 15. But what happened? Right? Like any parents, right? You got kids, Bob, right? You got a couple. Right? You got some kids, right? You got kids, sis. Josh, you got kids? Okay, check it out. I got a son. If your son or your daughter do something good, what would you do? Do something good?
No.
What would you do?
I reward my
Reward your okay. Honor your child. But what if he do something bad though? What happens? Spank him? Huh? Discipline? But you think God ain't gonna do that to his own children? He did that to us too. So Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 14 explains the blessing we will get if we kept his commandments.
right.
But what if we didn't? 15.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments.
If we didn't do actually, not verbally, he said if we do his commandments. Watch this. If we didn't do his commandments, I'm sorry.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So if the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that made up the 12 tribes of Israel did not keep his commandments, we would be cursed as a people. Now, when you hear the word curse, what's the first thing come to mind? When you hear the word curse, what comes to mind? Huh? And that make it what? Bad. There you go.
Yes,
You see that? So when we broke God's laws and commandments, bad things start to happen. Let me name some. Verse 16. Pick this up for me. Hit again. For me, 16.
Verse 16.
Now I want y'all to come look at this picture real quick, please. No, you got. No, just want you to pick it up. Read 6. I got it here. Read 16.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city,
Come on.
and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Bob. Hey, what were we doing in the field?
Yeah.
You see the pictures?
Yeah.
Y'all see the proof? So the Bible is a what? It's a true book. It's not no fairy tales here. So it says that we was cursed in this field because nobody else was doing that. We were cursed in the field. Read the top part.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Look at your city. Just look around you. Say we were looking in the huts.
Make it
during
plain.
that time. Look where you live at now. You live in the government system, the worst places ever. Hey, I mean, ever. Hey, you know where we always live at? Any place you want to find black people, you go to Martin Luther King Boulevard.
Right.
Yeah.
Every worst black hood, you can go to Martin Luther King Boulevard.
Right.
That's
But
right.
you see how the Bible's a true book? You see how we've been cursed? Because we didn't do what?
Follow God's laws.
I know you know. You be quiet. You see that? We keep God's laws and commandments.
That's right.
You see that, sis? So to get right, what we must do? There you go. Let me get 37. Don't go to rest, sis. Come on now. Where you gotta go?
I got to go to school. I got to school on. I say about
What's Sabbath? You know it's the Sabbath, right? You know it's the Sabbath today.
Right.
You know it's Sabbath? I'm gonna show you a commandment that we broke that we didn't keep. Exodus 20. I know you didn't know, but I'm gonna show you this. I gotta show y'all real quick. Exodus 28, please. This one of the 10 commandments.
Bring it out.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, because you know people say, I keep the commandments. You keep the 10 commandments. Y'all keep the 10 commandments, right? Yeah. That's the best of your ability. Here go one of them right here.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day.
It said, remember the Sabbath day. Where's the Sabbath day fall at? Okay, I'm sorry. Sabbath day is Saturday.
That's right.
Friday night to Saturday night, not Sunday. So this is the Sabbath. You know what we're supposed to do on the Sabbath? Yes, ma'am. So you know what we're not supposed to do on the Sabbath, Bob? Give me Nehemiah. You about to do it right now. I had to stop you before you, Okay, watch this.
This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 10 and verse 31.
This one thing we ain't supposed to do on the Sabbath day. Watch this.
And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals,
So the people bring in the rare or victuals, right? That's what you see in these stores. These are rare and victuals. So if they come to your land with rare and victuals, come on.
on the seventh day to sell,
On the Sabbath day to sell, because they open on the Sabbath day today, right? All of them. What's this?
that we will not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
So we aren't supposed to buy it on the Sabbath day.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm going to say, read again the last one. I'm going to tell you.
That we will not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
See that? We are supposed to buy or sell on the Sabbath.
That's right.
See, that's sin. That's one of the 10 Commandments.
So I wouldn't sell them.
Yeah, you be sinning.
Right.
Now that's your code though.
But listen,
Hey, listen.
I'm 64 years old. I didn't even know.
I know you didn't know. I didn't know. You, that's right. But this is where repentance come about, right?
Right.
So next Sabbath you won't do it.
Come on.
You see what I'm saying?
Don't give it to me, man.
Okay, give her another one. Let's go to 35 and 3. 35 and 3. What else we supposed to do on the Sabbath day? You with me, sis? So the first thing we can't do on the Sabbath day is what? Remember, buy or sell, remember? Yeah. So today, on Friday night to Saturday night, no buying and selling. You got it, Bob? Okay, what's the next thing? Now these things ain't gonna help us. This is what God gonna show us favor. Come on.
There's the book of Exodus, chapter 35 and verse 3.
What's this?
Ye shall kindle no fire.
What's kindling fire? Y'all seen the Discovery Channel? We love Discovery Channels. People won't go out there. We won't go out there, but we love to watch it. So what they do when they get nighttime? They get cold.
Yeah.
Build a fire.
That's it. Be quiet, man. I know you know. But yeah, that's right. Build a fire. You start that fire when it get cold. It said kindle no fire, what?
Throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
So we can't cook on a Sabbath day.
That's right.
Because what makes fire? It can't cook on the Sabbath day. Now listen, don't think it's a... I know, that's what we're here for. Now listen, this is the thing. It's a lot of things going to shock you because you've been lied to for how many years? 62? 64 years.
Right.
But guess what? God didn't kill you. God said, I'm still going to want her to learn.
Right.
I want her to, 64, wait till she's 64, I'm going to raise her up.
That's right.
So now you make the choices afterwards. You see what I'm saying? It's good that you listen though. It's humble. God like that. God love that spirit.
Right.
But you got to change too, you understand me? Watch this. Give me, what's that?
That's cooking.
Yeah, go to work, yes.
There's the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8.
You got that, Bob? Okay, come on.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Since remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy, like no buying and selling, no cooking. Come on.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
So Sunday through Friday, right? Sunday through Friday, you do all your work and labor. You work on a job. Come on.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work.
So it said, do any work. You can't do any work on the Sabbath day. Friday night to Saturday night, you shouldn't be working. You see what I'm saying? That's another one.
Right.
Now, you know, we're in captivity, we're still in slavery. Sometimes they force you to work on Saturday, but you request the days off.
Right.
You understand that? You understand that? You try your best. Don't just like, I can't get it, I ain't gonna try no more.
Right.
Because most high look at the tenet of the heart, which is the heart is what? There you go. The heart is the mind.
That's right.
You understand that? Now, let's go to Hebrews 10:25. Now, when you get the days off on the Sabbath, this is what you must do too. See, because this stuff here, we need to become, Zechariah 21 real quick. Then jump to Hebrews 10:25. So what I want to show you is, no, you good. You'll be out here, man. You be out here all day. Now you be out here. You got to stay here and listen. You got all the babies. Nobody over there watching? How old is he? Hey, get him right here, man. Hey, come on, man. You know better than that. Bring him out here and something, so we can teach him.
Right.
Probably got like another hour or two. All right. Now you gonna be all right. Come on, watch this. He gonna hold you. Come on, watch this. Watch this shit. This is the next thing we do on the Sabbath. Watch this.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 and verse 1.
Yep.
Gather yourselves together.
Yep.
Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
So you remember sis? We're the nation not desired. Right. All other nations hate us.
I'll be back.
Okay. So the other nations do not love us. So God telling us to gather together. We must get our minds right and gather together because we only got each other.
Right.
Hebrews 10:25. This is the next thing that we must do as a people. Come on.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and verse 25. Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together.
Do not forsake the assembling ourselves together. Because you're supposed to be congregating. If GLCC is your camp, you're supposed to be congregating today. You know that, right? You don't supposed to forsake it. Where your school at?
I'll go to my regular school.
No, GLCC.
That's at home. I'll be on my phone.
Okay, well, you're supposed to congregate. Because if you don't, you can keep all laws you can try to. God's not going to spread you. Because you ain't congregate. Watch this, because who's going to correct you if you sin? Like, if we weren't out here, who's going to correct you? You thought you were doing it right.
Right.
See that? Come on.
Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is.
Now, some manner of people want to separate themselves. They don't want to come to a camp. They want to be online like you. Watch this, we don't.
But exhorting one another.
It said exhorting one another. How can we exhort you, Josh, that you're doing a good job if you by yourself at the house looking at camp?
Right.
See, you come with us, or go to find a camp with them, whoever your spirit want to flow to. You go to that school, we're supposed to exhort you to be to the hey, come on, man, keep the faith, keep it moving. Watch this, come on.
And so much the more as ye see the day approach.
It said, now and so much more the rather as you see the day is approaching. What day is it talking about? What day is it talking about that you see a day approaching? We've been in the last days since Christ died. What you talking about? So what way is talking about? When Christ returning. Death, destruction.
Right.
Watch this, 1 Peter 3 and 10.
This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 3 and verse 10.
Here's the days right here.
For he that will love life. This is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
So that's the day approaching. The day of the Lord come as a thief of the night. Hey sis, you got a second? Let me ask you a question real quick. How you feel about the coronavirus? Huh? What she say? Say it again, sis. She said, what she say, Izzy? Read it again. Read it again.
But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
So we're worrying about the coronavirus, but we're not worrying about the day of the Lord.
Right.
So how fearful people is, we preach all the time on the streets, and we telling people that Christ's going to return.
Right.
And then we say we must congregate, exhort you, as we much more the rather as we see the day approaching. The day of the Lord's coming as a thief for the night.
Right.
So that's why we're trying to exhort you. Hey, stay in the faith. Stay strong, brother. Come congregate. Come deal with us. Christ is returning. We
Right.
In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
So how is this whole earth for Babylon the Great going to be passed over? With what? How's it going to be passed over with what? Which is what? What he going to use? Nope. That's a distraction. What you got? What can destroy this side? It's a question.
With a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
So what's going to come with great noise and melt the elements with fervent heat? What is that? Only one thing can do, huh?
That's God. What Christ coming from the heavens.
No. What physical object is going to do that?
Fire.
What? It's a bomb. It's a nuclear bomb.
That's right.
It's a nuclear missile, right? That's going to use this. God going to use this side. Use the nuclear missile to blow up this side. Blow the elements. You know? You seen the end of the World War movies, right?
Yeah.
What always come? All right, come on.
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
It's going to be burned up. That's when Christ's going to turn and burn this whole side in 1 hour.
That's right.
We built this. We were built this side since about the early 1600s to now. We're still building. It took like over 400 years to build this side still. And most high and Christ gonna come down and burn it down in 1 hour. God.
Yeah.
You see that? That's why we tell you to congregate, brother.
Right.
Whatever your spirit flows to, or whatever camp you want to go to, because we ain't gonna say come down. Whatever your spirit flows to,
Right.
hey, go to it and congregate, bro. All right, we don't.
Verse 11.
Yep, come on.
Verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation?
So it says, what manner of people as you ought to be when you see the end days coming? We don't know when Christ is returning, but you know nuclear war is gonna happen. What manner of people should you be, Josh? It said we're all holy what?
In all holy conversation.
How can you have a holy conversation when you're by yourself at home watching online?
Right.
Right.
How can you have a holy conversation when you don't got brothers beside you with the same mind, same spirit?
Right.
That's a problem. How can we exhort you into a holy conversation if you're not with us, with a camp? You understand that? Read on some more.
And godliness.
And godliness. We can't perfect you into godliness. You can't perfect us in godliness if you're not around like-minded brothers. You understand what I'm saying?
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.